Hello and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to be discussing our family and the community. Let's start by looking at family relationships. So every child belongs to a family. The family is the first place where a child is trained and grows up to become a responsible adult. We all have fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, etc. How do we relate with these people? The relationship with other family members is what we call the family relationship. Now let's talk about the relationship we have with other family members. So the first family member is our parents. They are people who gave birth to us. They are our father and our mother. Your father and your mother is your parent. Your father and your mother is your parent. The next people is our siblings. They are our brothers and sisters from the same parents in the family. Our brothers and sisters from the same parents in the family. We also have uncles. They are the male siblings of our parents. So your mother's brother or your father's brother is your uncle. We also have aunties, and they are the female siblings of our parents. That is your mother's sister or your father's sister. We also have grandparents, and they are the parents of our parents. So your father's parents or your mother's parents, they are your grandparents. We have nephews and nieces. So nephews are the sons of our brothers and sisters. So your brother or your sister's son is your nephew. And then your brother or your sister's daughter is your niece. We also have cousins, and they are the children of our uncles. So your uncle's children are your cousin. Your mother's brother's children, they are your cousins. Okay, your father's brother's children are your cousins. Yeah. So cousins are the children of our uncles or our aunties. So from what you have discussed right now, it is clear that we have relationship with all these people. Without them, the family is not complete. Through the discussion above, we can explain the meaning of family. So a family is a group of people who are closely related by birth, marriage, or adoption. Yes, the adopted child is part of your family. We need to appreciate the importance of all these committed family members because some of them help us even when our parents are not around. So, importance of being a committed member of the family. A committed family member is a person who carries out his or her responsibilities in the family such that the person relates well with all family members. So let us talk about the importance of being a committed family member. So a committed family member helps to promote peace and unity in the family. The person makes sure that there is a good relation among all family members. The person also gains respect from all other members of the family and is someone who is considered a trustworthy person. The family members trust him or her due to his or her attitudes. There are behaviors expected of committed family members. Knowing their importance, let us talk about the behaviors expected of committed family members. Committed family members show obedience to all members of the family, including the young ones. Do you obey your other family members when your parents are not around? The second thing is that they have respect for family members. They show respect for both the young and the old in the family. Due to this, they also gain respect from them. Taking part in family activities. Committed family members take part in all family activities. Examples include funerals, naming ceremonies, marriage ceremonies, family meetings, and others. They also help needy relatives. They help the needy relatives, especially those who have lost a parent or all their parents. Sometimes they pay some children's school fees for them. Taking initiatives. Committed family members take strong initiatives to develop the family and also bring all members together. For example, a committed member may decide that the old family house is not nice, or it's too old, so they should build a new one for the entire family. Performing assigned duties. Due to their commitment, they perform any duty assigned to them. They are not lazy. This means they accept responsibility. Recognize and appreciate people in the community. So there are different people in the community. Some are strangers, others are natives of the community. Some of these people are teachers, nurses, police officers, chiefs, drivers, and others. All these people contribute to the development of the community. Due to their contribution, there is the need to recognize and appreciate their efforts in the community to encourage the young ones. The people in the community have similar cultural practices which bring them together as one. A community is a group of people who live together and share some common values and beliefs. So now let's identify people in the community. These people include our parents, our teachers, our pastors, some doctors, traders, and many others. They all help the community to develop and therefore need to be appreciated. These people share common values such as hard work, commitment to duty, respect for elders, peace, honesty, cleanliness, and many others. But there are also people in the community who have questionable characters. Let's look at some examples of such persons. The first is strangers. Strangers are people who come to the community and we do not know them. Many people come to the community to commit crime. Some of them wear masks to cover their faces so that we may not be able to recognize them later. There are also drug addicts. They are the people who cannot stop using illegal drugs. They are addicted to illegal drugs such as marijuana, cocaine, cigarettes, etc. They harm people when they are on drugs. There are also drunkards. Drunkards are people who always drink. They are always drunk. They take hard drinks every day. There is also the armed robbers. There is also the prostitutes. They are people who are paid to provide sexual intercourse. They are also called sex traders. So, how do we deal with people with bad character in the community? What can be done to ensure that these people change to become good people in the community? 1. The bad people should be given information about behavior that will help them to become good people. Religious leaders can also speak against bad behaviors among the youth. They should teach the youth the need for good behavior according to the will of God. Proper advice should be given to people with bad character to change for good. The government can also arrest armed robbers, kidnappers, and strangers with bad attitudes and imprison them. Parents should put the fear of God into the life of their children from their infancy. This will help shape their lives as they grow. And then lastly, the government and other rich people in the community should help the youngsters. Many people practice prostitution and armed robbery because of poverty. Okay, so this is the end of the lesson, and then I hope you have learned something and you are going to put some of the things that we have talked about in practice. So until I meet you again, keep studying your books.